Welcome back to my 100% playthrough of 2048 units of VR for Doom 2 in the Ultra Violence difficulty playthrough PrBoom Plus. We are doing all levels with a pistol start and this is MAP27. Welcome to the peanut gallery. Let's begin. Let's gun down all the enemies at the start. And if you take any damage you can grab the medikit but also the health bonuses. When all is said and done you can grab everything in this room, especially the ninja shotgun and the backpack. And we're just gonna gun down all the enemies in this room with the combat shotgun because it has a faster reload time. It'll help us get rid of these enemies faster. You can also use the submachine gun for this area too, which I'm gonna do right now for these two guys. But I'm gonna use the super shotgun for this Hell Knight. He's guarding the green armor, and also over here, there's a secret Wolfenstein officer with a chainsaw. With that all out of the way, we can go over here and wake up the Cacodemon. And with the Cacodemon out of the way, we can break out the submachine gun and start gunning the enemies up this lift. Preferably the chain gunner first, followed by the rest of the guys. Now if all that's said and done, we can grab the rocket launcher, all the rockets, and press this button. We're gonna go over here and get rid of this guy, and just go down here to kill some more enemies. Because there are a ton of them in this room. I'm gonna kill all the lower tier enemies down here first. But since I have the rocket launcher, I can kill these guys too. Also, while I'm around here, we'll just wake up all these guys. We'll go into here, because why not? Yes, there are Hell Knights and Pinkies in this room, but even if you're trapped in here with them, they aren't too much of a hassle, really. The Hell Knights maybe, but the Pinkies not so much. Trust me, you just run right in their faces, they'll block off the other ones. This is a good camping spot in the hallway of bra faces. As long as all the enemies teleport in, you should be alright. Anyways, now we're done with that encounter. We can press the switch, grab the red key card, and wait for this to lower so we can grab the magnetic plasma accelerator rifle. Once we're done with that area, we can get out. Alright, so now I'm gonna rocket the rest of these enemies. Start off with the remnants. As long as the auto aim works, we should be alright. Yeah, the enemies here are quite intimidating. There's lots of arachnotrons and mancubi in particular that are pretty nasty to deal with sometimes. But sometimes they can infight, which is always a good thing for me. Well, almost always. But we're also going to get rid of these mancubi up here, which are pretty annoying too. And if you need more ammo, you can go down into the lava, or the slime even, to get it. There's a few boxes of rockets that'll be pretty useful. Especially for an encounter like this one, with a lot of remnants. And there's some Hell Knights there too. We'll deal with them in a little bit. Okay, let's get these jerks out of the way too. I'm gonna grab that in a little bit, but first, I'm gonna make sure that I got all the health I can get from everywhere else. Like so, and so. And there we go. Okay, so whenever you open up the door, you should have the red key. You need it to open up that door. You'll wake up a pain elemental right behind you and one in front of you too. And if you didn't kill the mancubi, you'll have to deal with them as well in that room. But this part isn't too bad. You can get the yellow key card in this room, and also just head out to see a bunch of other enemies that want to fight you. They aren't so bad. You want to prioritize the remnants first and foremost, of course, due to their seeking projectiles. You don't want to deal with that crap. I don't want to deal with that crap. But if other enemies like Hell Knights and Cacodemons are in your way, you can deal with them first and foremost. Odds are the remnants will likely hit them and help you fight them too, indirectly. But anyways, with all these enemies dead, we can go over here and start hammering these guys down. There's a pain elemental over there, but you could actually get away with rocketing it, because it's usually its lost souls are fenced off, which makes this encounter not too difficult. But here's the encounter that is difficult. It's just a Cacodemon, you might be thinking. But no, it gets worse. Whenever you enter the room and get out, you have to deal with 3 Archviles. Yeah, 3. 3 gamers. And just to add a cherry on top, they resurrect the Cacodemon, so it like body blocks their attacks sometimes, or my attacks even. But as long as you can keep the Archviles contained in this area, and as long as there aren't any corpses near this part that they can resurrect, you should be alright. So be careful where you kill enemies, and you should be good to go. Okay, in here, we're at a place where we killed the chain gunners. We can just head into this part. Well, actually, I'm gonna make sure this is open, and just step around here and then head out. Because I want to kill the remnants from this room. I'm gonna rocket them too. Okay, so we should be good to go on that part. But this next encounter is pretty intimidating. I'll show you why. You could probably guess why. Because whenever we flip the switch... Oh no! Archvile. Archviles even. And I blew myself up on the wall. My own worst enemy as usual. But at least we got most of these guys out of the way, right? Right, the reason why I got out of the room... You can't escape it until you flip this switch, so I like to wake up the remnants first before I do anything else, so I can get them out of the way. And now, I think we can go into here. We can open this up, kill this fellow, get a secret berserk. And that's almost everything. Almost. As you can see, there are 6 enemies left, so we have to go back here, press the switch, grab this stuff. You can guess who's coming back. Yeah, more of these guys. Let's get these guys out of the way. Alright, that should be just about everyone. There's a Spectre here, but aside from that, there's 3 more guys here. But, we're done. Okay, so that's Welcome to the Peanut Gallery. And this is actually quite a challenging level for what it is. The encounters with the Megawads, Arachnotrons, and Revenants all in that one room is a little intimidating, but it is still pretty manageable. It takes a bit of time, but it's not too difficult. It is a little tedious at times, though. The bra hallway leading to the red keycard is quite easy to do, as long as you can get the Arachnotron out of the way, by means of infighting or otherwise. I got in there a little bit early. I could have killed the Hell Knights in advance before I went into that room, but it's still very doable regardless. And I guess it added a little bit of challenge going in there a little bit early. But the main things to worry about in this map are, I guess, the area leading to the blue keycard with the 3 Archviles, because they can escape and quite easily ruin your day. So you want to try to keep them contained in that room for as long as you can, and preferably plasma them down. And also the actual blue room itself, with the remnants, then the Archviles. Quite an intimidating set of encounters, but the yellow switch room, like in the bra hallway at the very end, is not that intimidating compared to the other ones. I mean, yeah, there are Archviles there, but it's something about the simplicity of 3 Archviles in a cramped room with a Cacodemon, body blocking all of your potential attacks against them, which is surprisingly effective, believe it or not. But the rest of the map is still very doable. Shouldn't struggle with most of the other encounters, as long as hit scanners are playing generous with you at the very least. But that's it for this video. We are done with this level. Stay tuned for our next one, where we go into map 28, but until then, toodaloo.